Hello Virgos and welcome to my channel. This is Hidden Faces Tarot. This will be a reading for the mid-month of April. So take the messages as they resonate. This reading may apply to your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, as well as your North Node, okay? If you don't know your North Node, you can do a online natal birth chart for yourself and it will tell you what your North Node is, okay? I always recommend knowing what your North Node is, just because it is your direction for your journey for all of us to be on, okay? So your North Node will actually, when you know what that is, it'll help give you guidance to the decisions that you need to make in your life and really evaluate if it is, the right decisions that you're making towards your path, okay? Because your North Node is your destiny. It's where you're supposed to go towards, okay? So that's why I always suggest, knowing what your North Node is, okay? It's usually pretty helpful. So as you can see, I've already pre-shuffled the cards with some clarification and some oracle messages. All right, Virgo, let's get into it, okay? So the first card we have here is the Princess of Swords in reverse. Princess of Swords in reverse, this is somebody that is, so all of the pages, so this is the princess in this deck are the pages, okay? So the Princess of Swords, the Page of Swords, in most of the decks are, messengers or, messages, okay? These are also a very young energy. That's, it could be somebody that's, there's an immaturity to them or they're just young in age, okay? With the Princess of Swords in the reverse, this is somebody that is, somebody that perhaps talks a lot but doesn't have all the correct information, okay? Because the swords are about mental clarity, right? But when this card is in reverse, this is somebody that doesn't have all the information correct, doesn't have all the facts correct, okay? But this is somebody that will give advice and give direction for somebody to take without really having all of the correct information, okay? This is somebody that's usually very biased in their communication style and the advice that they're giving. This is also somebody that can be very inconsiderate of, say, what it is that you need from them or how you're communicating. They can be very inconsiderate of your opinions in a conversation or in a situation, okay? This is also somebody that's very immature in communicating and how they communicate. So that's the first message here, Virgo. So now this could be you or somebody that you're dealing with in your environment, okay? So just keep that in mind. The next message to clarify the Princess of Swords, we also have the Page of Wands in the reverse. Now this is another page energy. This is also the Princess of Swords is also the page, and this is also a page, but it's a Page of Wands in the reverse. So now this is a very same type of energy where it's very young, very immature, and it's because it's in reverse, right? So this is either you or someone in your environment or a bunch of people in your environment actually that are, maybe giving you not the greatest advice, okay? Because the Page of Wands is also somebody that, speaks quickly, but doesn't have any reason for what they're saying, basically, okay? There's no solidity to what all of these pages are bringing to the table for you, okay? Because they're all in reverse. Another reversal we have here is the Page of Pentacles to clarify the Princess of Swords. So we have like 3 pages here and all in reverse, okay? Now this could be definitely one particular energy, or this could be 3 different energies, so this could be friends, this could be people in your environment, this could be 3 different people in your environment, or just one person that carries, 2 other energies that are similar, okay? So this is somebody that, these are people that are in your life or in your environment that are very negative. This is somebody that, they don't give you the best advice that's going to benefit you, okay? These are people that are very selfish. They're just the ones that want to be heard. They're not really listening to what it is that you want, okay? These are also all very immature energies. So whatever you're choosing to keep in your environment and the people in your environment, I think that you've realized that you were dealing with very immature people, okay? That people that you can't see eye to eye with, okay? So that's why you have three of them, all these three pages in the reverse. Now, I did want to clarify the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and I got the Ten of Swords in reverse. I think you've realized that you were dealing with people that didn't have your best interest at heart when they were giving you information, okay, or guidance perhaps. Because, when we look at the Ten of Swords upright, this was a betrayal. So, maybe this is people that you trusted, people that you considered, had your best interest. And I feel like you realize that this is people that just were working against you. They didn't look out for you when you were seeking their advice or seeking their help, okay? So I think that's what you've come to realize, that people in your surrounding that you thought were your support system were actually not, because they were, you have the 10 swords here, meaning that all of these pages that are coming up in reverse, whatever idea, whatever thing you wanted to do in your life, this is people that just kept shutting you down, kept telling you that it wasn't a good idea, whatever you're trying to do. Just people coming at you with negativity, okay? And it kept beating you down each time. But now this is in reverse, so this is something that you're healing from. You're healing from coming to a realization that the company that you kept or the people in your environment were not for you. They were not your support system as you thought. Okay, and unfortunately you kind of had to learn the hard way, with having that Ten of Swords there, Virgo. So the next message we have is the Ace of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Cups in the reverse is about a missed opportunity, okay? The Ace of Cups is, the spirit, your angel guides, bringing you an offer that was so abundant emotionally for you. There was mutual love here between two people, because this is a gift. The universe brought you somebody that, was emotionally fulfilling to you, but you missed this opportunity because it's in reverse. So, this opportunity was released, or you let go of this opportunity, right? And the next message we have to clarify the Ace of Cups in reverse is the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is about conflict and competition, right? So I think because you perhaps maybe shared this news with the people in your environment, like your friends, your family, about this new connection that you came across, everyone got involved and had a lot to say about it, right? Unfortunately, it caused a lot of disruption, a lot of arguments with people in your life, and it just got out of hand. I think, the problem is, I think, Virgo, that maybe you were looking for advice from people that you trusted, and instead it became like a really big issue, the fact that you found somebody and you wanted to pursue it, right? I'm not sure why this connection was, caused so much ruckus in your environment, but, you had a lot of people trying to tell you what to do, right? And a lot of arguments and opinions of others that were not very good. They were all negative, right? The next message we have to clarify the Ace of Cups is Temperance. Temperance is about peace and balance, right? This is about just wanting the quietness, wanting the serenity. So, after you pretty much lost this Ace of Cups opportunity, there was so much conflict and you just wanted to be done with the conflict, okay? The commotion, the conflict, the arguments, the opinions, it was just too negative. You just wanted some peace and quiet. You just wanted your peace back. I'm not sure why, people had so much to say about, your choices in your life, Virgo. Maybe this is, you give people too much freedom to speak on your decisions in your life, right? So, and I think that you've realized that was, not the best choice. The next message we have is the Princess of Cups in reverse. Princess of Cups in reverse is somebody that's no longer communicating with you, okay? Now, Princess of Cups upright is very sweet. This is a very innocent, very loving communication, okay, with someone. And this was probably the person you had with the Ace of Cups that came in, okay? It was very new, it was very fresh, it was very light, it was very gentle, right? Gentle energy. But this is in reverse. This person that, you you were communicating with that everybody else found out about, the communication completely stopped with this individual. You completely put an end to this connection with this individual. You just, because it created too many issues for some reason, because everybody had something to say about this connection that you had. The next message we have is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is about being paranoid, guarded. So I think that you gave up this connection because, I think people put so much negativity on this connection that it made you really, really paranoid, and it made you very guarded towards this energy. Now, this could also be the person, that you were dealing with. This was the Ace of Cups person, right? They stopped communicating with you because, maybe you were making them wait too long to really, make a decision about what the connection is. That could also be an issue here. And, this person also stopped communicating with you. And now their guard is up because it's a Nine of Wands, right? Nine of Wands is about having your guard up. Next message we have is the Sun in reverse. Okay, the Sun in reverse is somebody that is just really unhappy, really sad. This is somebody that is not happy with how this all played out. Okay, now this could definitely be the individual that, didn't take the opportunity to move forward with you, Virgo, right? Or you could be the other individual that is the Ace of Cups, okay? But this is somebody that's just not happy with how everything played out, okay? That they put you through so much because they weren't able to really make a decision on their own, and they got everybody else involved, okay? Now, to clarify the Nine of Wands and the Sun in reverse, I got the King of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody who's emotionally unstable. This is somebody who is sort of having a little pity party for themselves now, okay? Because this is somebody that has realized that, that they didn't make the best decisions, okay, when it came to this connection with you, because they listened to the wrong people, okay? Now this is somebody that's sitting, sitting alone, crying about spilled milks that that happened in this connection, because this is somebody that didn't make their decision for themselves, right? And they lost this Ace of Cups connection. The next message we have is Judgment in reverse. Judgment is about making the wrong choice, okay? This is somebody that didn't listen to their own inner guidance, because Judgment is also about hearing the call, being able to know which direction to go when you listen to your own inner guidance, okay? But this is in reverse. This is somebody that didn't listen to their guidance. This is somebody that listened to everybody else and made the wrong decision to not move forward in this connection, okay? Because everybody put such negativity towards this connection. Maybe this is friends that were, always, maybe you're, Virgo, if you're the person that took advice of other people, maybe you were somebody that always was not, felt like you were confident at making decisions. So you'd always get sort of opinions of other people, advice, and maybe that's always how it's been, right? But in this particular situation, I think you realize that you should not have listened to these people and these friends in your life, or the, family members or whoever, because, this connection didn't move forward because of that. And now you're realizing that that was the wrong decision that you made, okay? The next message we have to clarify Judgment in reverse is the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is about contemplation. This is somebody now, thinking about how can they come back? How can they fix this connection? How can they have a restart? Because this is somebody that did have a lot of love. I mean, it is the Ace of Cups, right? They did feel this love. It was mutual love, right? But it's like they got sidetracked by people that, told them the wrong things without having the right information about you. This is somebody that probably, said that, maybe you're somebody that wants to be with them because they have money, or because of, whatever, something the case, right? But this is somebody that's contemplating how they should return now, because they've seen that they made the wrong decision, okay? The next message we have to clarify Judgment in reverse is also the Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse is about, this is somebody not taking action right now, okay? because it's in the reverse, right? Knight of Wands upright is somebody that wants to rush in. And this is somebody that does want to rush in, and they're really agitated because they just want to go in and fix the situation with you. But they're healing from their own bad decisions that they made, right? Because this is somebody that's thinking like, I can't believe I listened to these other people and made a decision based on what they were bringing to the table, which was nothing, right? Now somebody's just really aggravated, they're really impatient, they're waiting to just rush in. The next message we have, and final card for the tarot, is the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is about, persevering, okay? This is somebody that's ready to just try everything they can to get this connection back on track. Okay, this is somebody that's persistent. They've gone through a lot in their own life, realizing, the choices that they've made, the situations that they've gone through with people in their life that they see clearly now as being not trustworthy, right? This is somebody that is, still ready to keep going. They are not done. They are ready to fight for this connection. They're ready to push forward, okay? Despite of what everybody else is saying about this connection and is maybe not in agreement with it, okay? The next message we have to clarify the Nine of Wands is the Death in Reverse. Death in Reverse is about not wanting something to end, okay? So this is somebody is persevering. They know that they don't want this connection to end with you because, all you brought to them was really something sweet, very, very fresh, very young, and you were harmless to this person, right? And they realized that you meant no harm to them, but they instead, pushed you aside and, sort of labeled you as somebody that was maybe trying to get something from them, okay? So, but now this person is wanting to come back and, fight for this connection. They're ready to do whatever it takes, okay? The next message we have is the Three of Wands in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse is somebody that can't move on. This is somebody that no matter how much time has gone by, because this connection is what they initially walked away from, this is somebody that can't forget you. They can't leave this behind. It's almost like they tried to just move on because, it was their decision to walk away from this connection, but they realized that they couldn't, okay? Alright, Virgo, so under the deck for the main cards we have is the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse is about somebody that walked away. This is somebody that chose. Seven of Wands upright is about standing up and fighting for what it is that you want, okay? But clearly we can see that this individual didn't do that. So with it being in reverse, this is somebody that walked away from this connection. They didn't even fight for it. They didn't even try to, really get information for themselves to find out if you were somebody that was, legitimately interested in them and things like that. This is somebody that just walked away based on other people's opinions of this connection and of you, right? So that's what that message is saying at the bottom of the deck. Now at the bottom of the clarifying deck, we have the same card except upright. So after this person choosing not to fight for this connection and walking away, now they've decided that you are worth fighting and standing up for, because this is somebody that realized over time the people that they had in their environment were not people that supported their growth. They realized that these people, should have been happy for them, but they were not. These people, they realized that they weren't people that were willing to support them in what makes them happy. So this is somebody that finally stood up to these people, okay, in their environment, in their life, and people that had a lot to say about this connection and you. And this is somebody that's not having it anymore. So that's what's happening here, Virgo. I don't even think you're part of this reading, to be honest. I think you cut off and took off. But this person is still kind of stuck. This person has still been stuck on you for the entirety of the time that you've been disconnected. But I'm sure you won't know all of this, because you've moved on. So with the Oracle messages, Virgo, we have the official person. This is somebody that's ready to stand in their power. An official person is somebody that takes charge. This is somebody that is, ready to make decisions based on themselves. Okay, take control of the situation. This is somebody that is not going to stand by and let people dictate to them what they need to do for their life. So this person is finally standing up and taking control of the situation. The next message we have, it says the joyous, and it says joy right here. It says sharing, vitality, and vibrancy. I think with this person realizing the mistakes that they've made and how much they want to really pursue this connection despite of what negative things people are saying about it, this is somebody that knows that you make them happy. Okay, and they've always known that because you've never done anything to this individual to make them think differently, right? They just got paranoid and scared because of the things that people were putting in their head in regards to your connection with this person, right? But they feel like you have always made them happy. You have never showed them anything that would make them doubt you, right? And that's what they've realized over the time period. The next message we have is focus. This is somebody that's not going to allow anybody to distract them, stop them, get in their way. None of it. They are not going to allow any obstacles to get in between this connection anymore because, that's what caused the issues in the first place. So this is somebody that's going to stay very focused on their direction and where they want to go. Okay? The next message we have, it says go fish. This is somebody that's, going after what it is that they want. They don't care what anybody else has to say anymore. This is what they desire. They know that you make them happy. In their heart, they've always held on to you, and they are coming after you, okay, Virgo? They are no longer listening to anybody else. So this is what this card says. Go fish, they are coming for you, okay? All right, Virgo, that's the messages for mid-April. So take the messages as they resonate. Like I said, pick your position, and yeah, I will see you guys at the end of the month, okay? All right, have a great day, Virgo. Thanks, bye.